Ann Fisher is the executive producer and the host of my favorite local radio talk show, All Sides with Ann Fisher, at 89.7 FM NPR News, WOSU Public Media. After many years as a journalist covering state government and politics, Ann joined the WOSU team in 2009. Her show covers topics that make an impact on our local economy, how we live our lives, where we work, play, and how we make decisions. It's a pleasure to introduce to you one of Columbus's gems, Ann Fisher.
Welcome to this episode of Dames Bond with Mary B. Professional and personal insights provided by women.
So welcome to my show, Ann.
Thank you, Mary.
Ann, your show focuses on news, culture, authors, art, and sciences. What topic is your favorite?
Well, it focuses on everything, obviously, so I like everything. I mean, it's just a matter of what aspect we decide to talk about that particular day. I can't think of a show that I've ever really been bored with.
There are some shows I know that you engage in more, like with the guy with the planetarium.
Tom Burns.
Yes, you love him.
From Perkins Observatory. I do. I like people who like to laugh and joke around. I mean, obviously, if it's a serious subject, you don't do that. But I have my tech guy on Tech Tuesdays, Russell Holly, who has the same sort of, rapport with me. And we've just learned to just kind of laugh when you can. When you're talking about technology, you laugh when you can.
Exactly. Love the shows on technology on Wednesdays. Is that right?
Tech Tuesdays.
Tech Tuesday. Yep. Got to remember that. You can bring your voice to a topic, but you can't always lend your opinion. Is there ever a time that you've had to bite your tongue?
Well, I don't feel that way. I've been a journalist for my whole career. Never voted in a primary. That probably drives some people insane not to be able to do that. I kind of keep my opinions to myself when it comes to publicly, announcing things. And so I'm a professional, and it's just part of what I do.
Mm-hmm. At the end, though, do you sometimes go, oh, gosh, I wish I would have done this or said this to maybe...
There's always that.
Right.
There's not a show that goes by that I don't think, I wish I would have done this or that, but it's not necessarily motivated by, so I could get them to say something that would make me feel better.
Right. So there are, I'm sure, a lot of people that want to get into the world of journalism like you. You started writing and now you have this fabulous show. Any encouragement that you'd like to give some of the young women out there that are in journalism to get into your field? Anything you'd like to share?
Yeah, I mean, journalism is a great field. It's often defined just by the future of newspapers. And that's not very helpful because it's not going to go away if newspapers change and go away, maybe someday. It's really about gathering information and telling a story about something regardless. So if you like to gather information, if you like to tell a story, if you like to be a lifelong learner, then journalism's the way to go, and there's more opportunities for women than ever.
So what's the next step for you? Staying with All Sides with Ann Fisher, just building your audience, or is there anything else in store?
Well, nothing in store particularly. I'm always trying to build the audience, and I'd love to get back to writing somehow. I do broadcast writing now, but I'd like to not go back, but also include writing in my repertoire going forward, but I don't have any specific plans for that.
So do you believe that there's always an opportunity to reinvent yourself?
Yes, I do. I was 52 years old when I decided to leave almost a 30-year career in newspapers and go into radio. And even though I'm still a journalist and journalism is what we do, the method of delivering the product changed drastically for me. So I think that I think the first 6 months I went home and I felt like a zombie every night because it was such an incredible learning curve. But when, it's all said and done, I think it's made me younger in a way, if that's something you're shooting for, or at least I don't feel like I've aged much, although I have when I go to work out.
Right.
I feel that.
Or after gardening, maybe.
Gardening, right?
So there you have it. It's All Sides with Ann Fisher. You didn't get all sides. You got a lot of sides of her, though, today. But I encourage you to listen to 89.7 FM, WOSU, NPR, All Sides with Ann Fisher. Let me tell you, you're going to get it all, from politics to gardening to food, you name it. So thank you for being on my show. And as we say, when dames bond, dames thrive.
Thank you for watching this episode of Dames Bond with Mary B. Relato. For more great information, visit the Dames Bond website at damesbond.com. Also browse the other shows found right here at Columbus Biz TV Shows.